Welcome back, guys. Today I'm looking at Athena Descended on Mythical. Athena's not only a great farmable card, probably one of the best farmables in the game, but she's also one of the easiest in the game, and this is generally one of people's first ascends. So I'm running a fully farmable team of subs here. I'm running Durga as my lead, but my subs are completely farmable. Durga, I don't use her normally, and I do think she's a little underused in general because she's pretty powerful. But just in case you have a Durga in your box, this is a great use for her taking on Athena right here because she's a great dark combo leader. And as you can see, mine's not even fully awoken, my team's not max level at all, and it's definitely more than enough to take on Athena. So round 1 here, Gigas. He's not going to do anything to me for the first 3 turns, he's just going to count down, and after that he's going to hit me for 99,000. So what I'm going to spend my first couple turns doing is matching away my junk orbs, which are light. And now this is also Durga's ultimate evolution, which means in addition to matching red, blue, green, or dark, I can also match hearts. Any 4 of those 5 will activate her combo. I'm going to go ahead and just match something else. Let's just get rid of some hearts and some reds. Okay, I don't want to cut it too close, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and match now. I'm going to grab this blue, and I'm going to stack right here, straight up. I'm going to stack darks, then reds, and then greens, and then this blue will have automatically moved up here, and I'll just stack on top of each other just like that. In fact, I'm going to pull this purple in right here, probably so that I can get 4 darks. Okay, so here I go. I'm gonna make darks, then reds, then greens, and then see, blues just end up right on top like that. And that's Gigas. He's not very Gigasy, for lack of a better term. So if your run is gonna get ended, if you're gonna die, it's gonna be on this floor. If you clear this floor, you're home free. He's got a lot of defense and a little bit of life. And if you don't know what you're doing on this floor, or if it's your first time and you don't really have a strategy, you could easily mess up and get beat. If you're running a monocolor team, it's pretty easy. But since he does have high defense that you're probably not gonna crack, and low life, you want to make sure you're matching as many of your damage sources as possible every turn. So dark and blue are going to be my main focuses, because by matching dark and blue I can hit him for 6 plus 3, 9 every turn, and he has 33 life, which means in 4 turns of matching just darks and blues, I can kill him. So let's see, I do have darks and I do have blues, but I also need to match as much of my trash off as possible. Give me a dark, okay. So the real trick to Cu Chu comes after you knock him down under 50%. And let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it just so you can see what happens. I mean, I'm gonna have to do it eventually. So, oops. So when you knock him under 50%, what he starts to do is he starts to hit you for 99% of your life, and then alternate that with hitting you for 8,500. So he's gonna do 99% of my life, which he just did, and then he's gonna do 8,500, and then 99% of my life, and then 8,500, and he's just gonna go back and forth like that. So after he hits you for 99%, it's so vital that you just focus on healing. You've got to get yourself up over 8,500. There's just no other way around it. You absolutely need to. Okay. And as long as you get yourself over 8,500, you're safe, because then he spends this turn hitting you for 8,500. The next turn, he will spend hitting you for 99%, which cannot kill you. Which means you have 2 more turns now to freely just try to kill him. The next floor will heal you back to 100% as soon as you get there, so no big deal at all. Just make sure you match. Don't, you know, be ridiculous like I can tend to be. Just make sure you match out. Great. So now you're pretty much home free. Siegfried is kind of a funny fight. He starts off by healing you to full, and then he will not attack you as long as he's at 100% life. If you so much as tap him, then he starts by powering up, and then he starts hitting you pretty hard every turn. So I could actually just fight him down and I can probably take him about 2 or 3 combos. But I'd like to show you another little trick you can do on him, just in case your team doesn't have a lot of damage. What you can do is, it's kind of like that stacking trick where you disassemble your stack, but you build it up piece by piece. Just pretend you have changed the world on and move 1 orb at a time. On the left side of the screen here, I'm going to move this orb down here, and then this orb down here. Make sure you don't make a match. It's okay, he's not going to hurt you. Like this. Like this. Like this. And I'm going to move this out of the way. And this out of the way. It's actually kind of fun because, you know, how often do you really get to do this? Oops, made a match, but it's okay, it was just hearts. That's what I get for not paying attention. I'm going to move the screen over here. Gonna move this screen down here. Gonna move... I'm gonna match these 3 lights up here, just to get rid of them. Okay. Gonna make 3 hearts right here. Gonna make 3 hearts right here. Gonna make some blues right here. Gonna make some blues right here. Gonna make some blues right here. Okay, like some hearts. Uh-oh, matched my blues and my reds. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so anyways, there are ways to do that and actually be careful, but I didn't want to drag on and match the whole thing and take forever. But pretty much now what you have is you have this auto combo here that you can just come down like that, and you have an instant combo. So if you wanted to take the time, you could set up both halves of your screen like that and make sure your first hit on him is something. Okay, so now I have 2 turns to beat him down. Let's just match up normally. I don't have reds on the screen. I have blues, I have greens, I have darks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these 2 blues here into here. I'm going to set the greens on top of them, set hearts on top of that, and then do darks. Hearts on top of that, then darks at the top. Okay, so starting here. Would have been nice to have 1 more heart, as I am running a couple rows in this team. It's funny how that did a lot more damage than that big stack that I actually went to all that trouble to build. So it's not really worth it a lot of the times, depending on how you match, but if you need some help with a big combo, that's definitely one way to do it. Okay, so here I've got greens down here that are kind of stuck. I have no other way to access these greens if I don't start down here, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by matching these greens, and then coming up like this, turning this L right here that looks like a V. If I spin through it like this comes down, this comes over, and it looks like an L. And then I can just open the L up and lay it down. So I'm going to do green, light, darks, and then heals. And I don't think I need to make a row of darks, because I think he's going to die anyways. But after that, I need to run up to the top, and I do need to make red still after that. So, and I think I need heals. Yes? Okay. And now, you're on Athena. Athena is super easy. As long as you have packing some damage, especially this team that has dark damage, since she's light, she starts by healing you back to full, After that, she spends her first turn putting up a shield, a status shield. Then if you knock her under 15%, she will skip her turn. So pretty much what you get is you spend your first turn attacking her, then she'll put up a shield. You attack her again and get her under 15%, she skips a turn. You attack her again and kill her. It's about that easy. Or you just kill her in one hit. Either way, you have pretty much, it's like you've got an invisible echidna up on her. She's not going to hit you for 2 turns. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reveal the burst of this team right here. This is why I brought this specific non-REM team. It's nothing special. It's just the fact that it works so well because I can convert Durga's junk to heals. Then, in fact, let me turn on skills so you can see what these skills do. I just converted light to heals, and now I'm going to convert heals to dark. And then I'm going to activate Durga's active, which is a burst for God and Devil types for a turn, including an attack on the enemy. And then it drops my hit points to 1. It's kind of like a suicide burst. It's very similar to Lubu's, excuse me. Okay. So now I need to match everything. And what I'm going to do, it's kind of a pain in the butt that I have, literally, I have a red almost in every single corner of the screen. Like, you literally can't have a harder to match setup than 1 red in every corner of the screen. I mean, that's about, you can't get further away from that. I am running dark rows in this team. I would love to make a dark row. I'm going to try to sweep these up, both of these reds up, and bring this red up to the top. And I'm going to try to make a dark row down here. I need to bring this green up here, and I need to bring this blue and just line this blue up. So I'm going to try my best here, starting right here, and go. I think this should one-shot her. Let's see. Come on, one-shot. Yes! Yep, and that's it for Athena. She's really that easy. Even if that didn't kill her, she would have spent that first turn putting up a shield and then the next one skipping her turn. She's really pretty easy. If you haven't taken her out yet, do give her a try. Even on Legends, you might surprise yourself. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe. I do update daily, and I'm constantly trying to come up with videos that could be of help to you guys. So until next time.